And hello again YouTube, it's DVD here. I'm inviting you in this adorable evening in Sofia, Bulgaria to see my new tool. So what does this thing do? It makes a magnet dipole. Just not to be confused about the old and the goody magnetize tool. This is way different. To show you how different it is, then I will start with this circle and cross in the middle. So for the cross, if the cross is young, then no module selected. You can clear it by that, clicking anything everywhere in the world. Exactly. If I want to pick up some model, I just have to right click. And if my model is different, it will become yellow, like so. About the circle, it tells me what I'm pointing at. For now it's the world, because it's yellow. If I point to something of physics, for example, it will become green. If I'm pointing to either of those things, it will be cyan. And the magenta if I'm pointing to my personal magnet dipole entity. So about the options, here is the strength. It tells the entity how powerful to be. The pole length, how far are the poles from the bounding box center. Where should it look for other magnet dipole entities, and the offset of the poles. So let's create one. This actually is quite easy to make. Just set my default values and the pole length, because it will initialize it from the entity. And here I've already selected a different model, so it will not let me to make an entity. This is in fact for protecting your contraptions, not to replace some prop that you rely on with the magnet dipole, as you don't want this to happen. So that's why I inserted this check. To do the magnet dipole, you just have to set your model to the trace entity model, like that. See, the ghost changes right there. And I just need to left click. So here it's already done and should be running. It searches for other magnet dipoles about 9,000 Gmod units away from this pop's bounding box center, and the length of the poles from here to the south and the north is about 18 Gmod units with a strength of 150. So let's make another of these things right there. Copy the settings from this one, but this time I don't want this for searching the other things. So about this thing, we have four forces: south repelling from the south, north repelling from the north, north contracting with this south, and this north contracting with this south. And those forces should be calculated for every magnet dipole that is on in this particular area. So if I just put this thing on, it will start interacting with the other. I guess we need more strength here. Strange. Strength is quite astonishing. Let's put a toggle here. It repels in an instant. Right there. So here you can see the south pole of the one that is searching and the north pole of this which is not searching. Strength is better if this thing will actually try to pull itself towards the other one. And it's going to forcefully attach to the other one's north pole. This I'm not going to use this much amount of force. I'll just use 700 here and 700 here too. It's already starting to repel itself, and the contraction, those dipoles, here we got the north and the south, we got a one force from here to there, one from here to there, and two repelling forces. You can do this thing with any model, and it should behave like a normal magnet should behave. And the other thing about I love about my tool is that we have a wire inputs. Those inputs here represent the inputs that we are having right here, but they should be controlled by wire. For example, on power it on, a button, and pole direction. With this local vector you can change where your poles are located, how powerful this thing should be, and all that stuff. So let's see, here I've prepared two dupes to show you the cute thing about the magnet dipole. Right there. You have been noticed that if you put two magnets together on top of each other, south will attract the south, the north and north-south, so the other, which is searching right here, the both of them are searching for the other one. They will rearrange and they will set themselves to the nicest position they want, which is the one that they are in right now. So let's change that to see our repulsion forces, south to south and north to north, and let them reorient. Freeze that and power this thing on. And if I move the magnet on the bottom, come on, I'm not, the other on top should follow it, regarding the forces applied to this thing. Here we've got south, which wants to reorient itself to the north. The other example is the repulsion forces that I'm going to show you right now. So this contraption is basically two magnet dipoles constrained with one kinky slider right here. If I turn this thing on, the top magnet should search for the bottom magnet and repel itself from it, because as we see here it's north and north. Oops, south and south, my bad. So power this thing on. So the forces we are getting here is way about force applied to the south 300 Gmod force units, and force applied to the north is negative 78 units. What is that? First of all, south-south force is searching for this thing, and the distance from the north pole here is way bigger than the south. Basically those two forces are very small, represented by the vectors they're made of. So I'm just gonna test my strength, test my wire input right here with advanced input. Increase A to, we're having 1000 right now. Let's start from 1000 and end up with 10,000. Start at 1000 and change per second 100. So snap this there and let's wire this thing up to see what happens here. Strain comes from here. And now we've put 1000, so it should make no difference. I just happen to increase this. See how the magnet dipole is slightly going up because the force increases, and now it became a 2600 and something, 3000. So my wire input works. And the other cool thing about this is that you can take the magnet dipole's entity, as you see right here, entity, magnet dipole entity. You have also the positions of the north-south and forces of the north-south. It's one nice piece of magnet I got there. So, hope you guys like my new scripted entity. Have fun and see you next time.